Oh, you're good.
Scholarship, David Anderson. You Can Count on Me Scholarship, Natalie Vogt and Carolina Lukowski. Franklin Lodge Masonic Scholarship, Nolan Campbell. Butler Wells Scholarship, Nolan Campbell. AMP Scholarship, Natalie Vogt. UVMC Auxiliary Scholarship, Natalie Vogt. The Heath Family Scholarship, Natalie Vogt. And one more for Natalie here. We have the Joe Hurst Scholarship, Natalie Vogt. Let's give them a round of applause. We will now begin with Piqua Education Foundation Scholarships. I would ask for Dr. Doug Hume and Katie Newberg, our Executive Director, to come out. We'll begin with the PEF valedictorian and the Nels and Ruth Lingard Scholarship of Jason Schaefer. PEF Top 5 Nels and Ruth Lingard Scholarship, Isabella Reyes. PEF Top 5 Nels and Ruth Lingard Scholarship, Reagan Sloan. PEF Top 5 Nels and Ruth Lingard Scholarship, Reagan Toots. Judge Carl and Edith Felber Memorial Trust Scholarship, Kate Adams. FGKS Law Leadership Scholarship, Ray and Rose Locker Scholarship, a fund of the Piqua Community Foundation and the Piqua Foundation Scholarship to Maya Albert. Thomas Jameson Music Scholarship, Lillian Alexander. the Carl Nita Felder Memorial Trust Scholarship, Kenzie Anderson. The Walton Family Scholarship to Andrew Anderson. Mccall Felder Fighting Gutman Scholarship to the Piqua Education Foundation Scholarship to David Anderson. Revolve Family Education Scholarship, Jacob G. Schmidlapp Scholarship to Caitlin Bachman. The Nelson Youth Lingard Scholarship to Emily Baker. Nelson Youth Lingard Scholarship, Piqua Education Foundation Scholarship to Cale Barr. Jacob G. Schmidlapp Scholarship, Xavier Basil. Richard Pearson Scholarship, Piqua City School Staff Thomas Scholarship, Connor Brown. Stephen Hill Memorial Scholarship, Piqua Education Foundation Scholarship, Nolan Campbell. Joe Hurst Scholarship, Buchanan Family Scholarship, Piqua Education Foundation Scholarship, Elise Cox. George Braden Scholarship, Piqua Education Foundation Scholarship, Joshua Rusi. Paul Weirick Scholarship, Tad Ross. Tony Riley Scholarship, Brandon Burnside Memorial Scholarship, Piqua Education Foundation Scholarship, Lourdes Alger. Richard Donnelly Scholarship, a fund of the Piqua Community Foundation, Jackson Elliott. Brandon Burnside Memorial Scholarship, Piqua Education Foundation Scholarship, Denasia Evans. Barbara Hoogan Scholarship, Piqua Education Foundation Scholarship, Natalie Phillips. Carl and Charlotte Zimmerman Scholarship, Rosemary Overton Scholarship, Jesse Berman. Lindsay Caudill Canali Scholarship, Piqua Education Foundation Scholarship, Gabrielle Dunn. Samuel Pearson Memorial Scholarship, Landon Hare. Samuel Pearson Scholarship Renown, Samuel Pearson Scholarship CrossFit, Sydney Hahn. Richard Diamond Scholarship, a fund of the Piqua Community Foundation, Piqua Education Foundation Scholarship at Wagner. Nelson Ruth Lingard Scholarship, Frida Wood Schaefer Scholarship, Lauren Hicks. the Jean Bateman Class of 1963 Scholarship, Rosemary Overton Scholarship, Paul Hines. Annabelle Abbott Hutchins Memorial Scholarship, Lotus Isaacs. Dick Lumpkin Auto Body Shop Scholarship, Piqua Education Foundation Scholarship, Gabrielle Kinney. Robert and Virginia Fight Scholarship, Rosemary Livingston Scholarship, Ashley McPherson. Michael Joshua Memorial Scholarship, Piqua Education Foundation Scholarship, Josiah Medley. Rosemary Livingston Scholarship, Aiden Meyer. Stephen Hill Memorial Scholarship, Camilla Aaron Nichols. Clifford Alexander Scholarship, Dwayne Bachman Scholarship, Piqua Education Foundation Scholarship, Caitlin Nolan. Danger Jones Scholarship, Braden Offenbacher. Nels and Ruth Lingard Scholarship, Xander Persinger. The Shaw Family Foundation Scholarship, Rosemary Livingston Scholarship, Nicholas Phillips. Nels and Ruth Lingard Scholarship, Grace Pleasant. Ruth Lingard Scholarship, Hannah Pleasant. Nelson Ruth Lingard Scholarship, Carolina Fulakowski. Peggy K. Marshall Scholarship, Zach DeSale. Locker Monroe Scholarship, Rosemary Overton Scholarship, Ethan Snyder. Piqua City School Staff Promise Scholarship, Piqua Education Foundation Scholarship, Chloe Stewart. William and Jean Reed Scholarship, Don J. and Louis B. Massa Scholarship, a fund of the Piqua Community Foundation, Dylan Tebow. Nelson Ruth Lingard Scholarship, Piqua Education Foundation Scholarship, Jacob Ward. Piqua City School Staff Promise Scholarship, Destiny Warner. Piqua City School Staff Promise Scholarship, Piqua Education Foundation Scholarship, Riley Weaver. Nelson Ruth Lingard Scholarship, Kevin Miles. And the Rosemary Livingston Scholarship, Quentin Yuku. That concludes the Piqua Education Foundation scholarships. Congratulations to each of you.
Please welcome Ellie Snap, presenting the Piqua Proactive Community Member Scholarship, Michael Yanesi, presenting the Rotary Scholarships, Holly Leisure, presenting the Music Booster Scholarship and the Richard E. Kushwal Scholarship, Kathy Schillman, presenting the Betty Hemmer Scholarship, Nicole Dela Cruz, presenting the Forever Cody Strong BP Art Scholarship, and Louise and Ashley Jackson presenting the Dream Chaser Scholarship.
Good evening. Congratulations to the parents, families, and especially the graduates of the class of 2022. My name is Ellie Snap, and I'm honored to be representing my son, Lieutenant Ike D. Snap, who created the Piqua Proactive Community Member Scholarship. Ike is a 2011 graduate of Piqua High School and a 2015 graduate of the United States Naval Academy. He is currently a contracting officer for the United States Navy and resides in Virginia Beach, Virginia. Ike has always taken pride in his hometown and felt one way he could support his community would be in the form of a scholarship to a graduating senior. The Piqua Proactive Community Member Scholarship was created with the purpose of challenging students to think about and critically assess the issues the community faces. Then, through thoughtful analysis, ask them what they can and will do to fix those problems. Ultimately, the intention is to bridge the gap between what our problems are and how our future leaders can leverage their talents and abilities to help solve them, all the while instilling the value of community involvement and the positive, impactful influence that they can have on that process. I've received many thoughtful essays. This year's recipient volunteers at the Green Street United Methodist Church food pantry on a weekly basis. Her mission is to make more people aware of food pantries available in Piqua and to get more people involved in supporting the pantries. The recipient of this year's Piqua Proactive Community Member Scholarship is Natalie Fote. Congratulations.
The mission of the Piqua Rotary Club can be summed up in 3 words: service above self. For 80 years, we've been supportive of Piqua High School graduates matriculating further in their studies. The 2 recipients tonight exemplify what the scholarship is based on, the hallmarks from which it exists: hard work, academic excellence, volunteerism, leadership, and service above self. I'd like the 2 recipients to join me at the podium: Paul Hines and Ashley McPherson. Both of you are indicative on which this scholarship is based. And as you matriculate, go forth knowing that you have the love of family, the cheerful support of the faculty, administration to help mold you, and with the support of the community. So thank you both, and our best wishes.
Organization recognizes achievements of Piqua High School student graduates who have excelled in music throughout their high school career. We have 4 scholarships to give out this evening. 2 of them are for instrument, and 2 of them are for voice. So first let me start with the band. Our 2 scholarship recipients this year are Lily Alexander and Ashley McPherson. And we also have 2 scholarships for our vocals. goes to one of our amazing singer-dancers in show choir, and that is Paul Hines. And then our last scholarship is named the Richard E. Schwartz Scholarship. This scholarship this year goes to an amazing young lady, and it is Alyssa Arthur. On behalf of the Piqua Music Boosters and everybody involved in music, congratulations to our winners this evening.
Good evening. My name is Kathy Sherman, and I represent the Betty Hammer Scholarship Committee. Betty Hammer was an accomplished pianist and a very talented voice teacher. Hammer was an organist and a choir director for several churches in the area, and she directed the quartet at the Jewish Temple. She was the founder and director of the Piccolo Community Chorus, was an organist for hundreds of weddings, and acted as a music director for Piccolo players. Although she had been teaching a few private voice lessons for many years, by the late 1970s, Hammer's teaching load had increased, and from 1985 until her retirement in 1999, she was teaching as many as 30 students a year for both Piqua and Lehman Catholic high schools. Her students were highly successful in Ohio Music Education Association contests and on the high school stage. The scholarship is intended for a student that has demonstrated that during their 4 years spent in high school that they had a musical achievement, were committed to various high school musicals, or served on the musical committees. And tonight we have two recipients. They are Mr. Zachary Sale and Miss Isabella Reyes. Congratulations, students.
Hello. My name is Nicole Delacruz, and tonight I have the distinct pleasure of presenting the 2022 winners of the Forever Cody Strong AP Art Scholarship of the Piqua Community Foundation. This fund was established by Seth Bashner and his family to memorialize the gifted and kind-hearted artist who graduated from Piqua High School. Cody Kaufman was a 2011 Piqua High School graduate who passed away after several bouts of cancer in 2016. In his 4 years at PHS, Cody developed a creative style of art that was uniquely his own and used art as an outlet to express the emotions he felt during his fight with the disease. Cody is remembered for his heart of gold, selfless demeanor, and perseverance. This fund offers scholarships to other artists who embody the qualities for which Cody is remembered. The $1,000 scholarship is given to students who have demonstrated a passion for the arts while showing kindness, selflessness, and perseverance through difficult situations. I was awarded this scholarship in 2021, and this year I am proud to announce that we have two winners of this award. Congratulations to the first awardee of the Forever Cody Strong AP Art Scholarship, Carolina Pawlikowski. Congratulations to the second awardee of the Forever Cody Strong AP Art Scholarship, Kai Drees.
Hello. My name is Ashley Jackson, and I am here to represent my father, Paul Skip Jackson, and give away the Dream Chaser Scholarship. So I just first of all want to say congrats to everybody in the 2022 graduating class. The Dream Chaser Scholarship was created in my father's memory because he always believed that every child, especially those that were born and raised in Piqua, should have the opportunity to go to college if they do choose to do so. So this year, we honor his memory by giving out 2 scholarships. And we hope that you all live a purpose-driven life and you never stop chasing your dreams. So this year we have chosen Nolan Campbell and Ashley McPherson. Thank you.
I would like to welcome Gary Oliver for the Ernest Johns Award. The Scott Family Representative Beth Rosencrantz for the Ray A. Croc Youth Achievement Award. Teresa Anderson for the Chuck Wagner Piqua Optimist Rules Scholarship. Gretchen Roth and Mark Wine for the Piqua Kiwanis Scholarship. Barbara Hudson for the Robert and William Hartzell Memorial Scholarship. Natalie Wolf for the Belma Ross Dalton Memorial Scholarship, and AJ Gammer for the Indian Nations Scholarship.
Good evening. My name is Gary Felber. I'm the Children and Youth Chairman for American Legion Post 184. And one of our long-standing members, Ernest Johns, noticed when he was in school sometimes there were students who were overlooked. These students would have tried their hardest. They may not have been a straight A student or a star athlete, but they were a role model to their students, student body. So this year's award winner is Paul Hines.
Croc was born October 5th, 1902, and grew up in frugal surroundings. He worked hard in various jobs until starting the McDonald's Corporation in 1961. The Ray A. Croc Youth Achievement Award was designed to honor a senior high school student who demonstrates the characteristics exemplified by Ray Croc. Those characteristics are persistence, determination, hard work, and excellence. And this year's award goes to senior Kelsey Shepard.
Good evening. I'm Teresa Anderson, Vice President of the Piccolo Optimist Club, and I am honored to be here on behalf of all the members of the club to present this year's Chuck Wagner Memorial Scholarship. The purpose of the Piccolo Optimist Club is to support children and youth in Piqua. We also support events like Tri-Star Soccer and basketball and our annual Optimistic Youth Luncheon. We provide financial and volunteer support to organizations that provide athletic and recreational programs for youth. Optimist Club members enjoy being directly involved in our programs, and I hope you will join us for one of our monthly meetings to learn more about what we do. Our annual scholarship is named after Mr. Chuck Wagner, a founding member of the Piqua Optimist Club. Mr. Wagner was a 16-year member of the Piqua City Schools Board of Education and served on numerous community organizations in the Piqua area. The emphasis of Chuck's community service was his commitment to young people. and an annual college scholarship in his memory is a very fitting way to remember his contributions and commitment to youth. Our scholarship committee was very impressed by the accomplishments of each of our applicants. We wish we were able to give each of you a scholarship. Unfortunately, we had to narrow it down to just one. Our scholarship is awarded to a Piqua resident based on their academic achievements, community involvement, recommendations, and their family's available resources. I am pleased to announce that the Piqua High School recipient of this year's Piqua Optimist Chuck Wagner Memorial Scholarship is Alyssa Arthur.
Good evening. I'm Gretchen Rose and Mark Wine. We are representative of the Piqua Kiwanis Club. First of all, we'd like to congratulate all of you seniors on your accomplishments and know that you will do well in the future. Kiwanis is an international organization. Our goal is to provide service and volunteerism and leadership and to help our students throughout Piqua schools to fulfill those dreams. We have 2 scholarships we'd like to award. Reagan Sloan, and Madison Boland. We also have 2 seniors that we'd like to honor with awards tonight. Gabby Kinney and Reagan Sloan. They've been members of the Key Club, which is the high school version of Kiwanis, and we're very, very proud of all they've helped us do.
Hello, I am Barbara Hudson. As a graduate of PHS and a retired teacher in Piqua, it is an honor for me to represent the Piqua Community Foundation and to present the Robert and Marion Hartzell Scholarship for 2022. 4 scholarships are given every year to a graduate from each of the following high schools: Lehman Catholic, Miami East, Piqua, and Troy. Established through a grant from the Hartzell Norris Charitable Trust, 5th Bank trustee, the $2,500 scholarship is awarded to students based on leadership, achievement, and potential, scholastic achievement and potential, financial need, and character assessment. The award is renewable for 3 additional years. Robert Hartzell was an American entrepreneur, and I would like to share with you a bit of his legacy, a few of his accomplishments, and the impact he had on future generations. Robert Norris Hartzell was born June 3, 1896 in Greenville, Ohio. His grandfather and father were partners in their lumber supply company, John T. Hartzell and Son, which also manufactured wagons. In the 1900s, the company, which included a modern sawmill and specialized in processing hardwood, moved from Greenville to Piqua. Hartzell Hardwoods is still a worldwide leader in walnut and oak lumber today. Robert grew up in Oakwood, Ohio, just a block from Hawthorne Hill, where a friend, Orville Wright, lived. Hartzell studied to be an engineer at the University of Cincinnati, but quit his studies to help his father, George, in the lumber business. At age 21, he owned a small airplane and dreamed of being a barnstormer. At his parents' urging, however, he gave up that dream and focused his efforts on airplane repair and rebuilding. As he noticed a high failure rate with wood propellers, his friend Orville, yes, that Orville of the famous Wright brothers, suggested Hartzell use its walnut to manufacture aircraft propellers. This marked the beginning of the Hartzell Walnut Propeller Company in 1917, which manufactured propellers for World War I warplanes. When the war ended and the need for propellers dried up, the company again explored alternative ways of creating revenue. Robert had heard there was money in fans and founded another company division, the Hartzell Propeller Fan Company, in 1928, which manufactured ventilating fans. The company also made cabinets for radios and record players and even car wheels. Upon the death of his father George in 1933, Robert took over as president of Hartzell Industries. World War II brought new manufacturing opportunities, and he built the Hartzell companies up to prominence in the walnut lumber, veneer, propeller, and ventilating fan industries, both nationally and internationally. After the war, Hartzell became the market leader in propellers made from aluminum, eventually creating the world's first propeller blades from composite materials. In 1949, Robert Hartzell patented the composite Hartzell, improving performance, durability, and safety. In 2015, he was posthumously inducted into the National Aviation Hall of Fame, located within the Air Force Museum in Dayton, the birthplace of aviation. Robert Norris Hartzell and his wife Marion had 5 children, several of whom led the Hartzell companies from the 1960s through the mid-90s, contributing to the continuing success of the Hartzell legacy. Hartzell Hardwood, Hartzell Industries, and Hartzell Fan are today led by Robert and Miriam's great-grandson, Robert Caidnick. It is now my pleasure to first congratulate all of you and to announce your winner of the Robert and Miriam Hartzell Scholarship, Paul Hines.
Hello, graduates and parents, congratulations. My name is Natalie Rolfs, and I'm the Executive Director of Miami County Foundation. Miami County Foundation has served the people of this area for more than 37 years through its scholarship awards, its grant making to nonprofits, cities and schools such as Piqua, always reflecting the motto of people helping people. On behalf of the foundation, it's my pleasure to present the Thelma Ross Dalton Memorial Scholarship. This year, the foundation, amongst its other scholarships, is able to award 29 Miami County students a total of $87,000 in just the Thelma Ross Dalton Memorial Scholarship alone. It'll be my pleasure tonight to award 2 of them from Piqua High School. Thelma Ross graduated from Troy High School in 1929. Her first and only job right out of high school was as a receptionist for the Ralph Dalton Advertising Agency. Friends told us that since she grew up in a very depressed time, she often wore family hand-me-downs, which trended to always be blue. With her first paycheck, she bought the brightest red dress she could find. She even skipped lunch from time to time just to have enough coins to get a soda with her friends. Thelma married Ralph Dalton, but upon his death in 1988, she decided to keep his advertising agency open. Following Mrs. Dalton's passing in 2000, it was her expressed desire that her funds live on to be available to assist county residents in continuing their education at an accredited college or trade school, whether a graduating senior like yourselves, a current college student, so that means you can apply next year, or a non-traditional returning student. As a former resident of Miami County, it was Mrs. Dalton's bequest that Miami County Foundation invest and distribute scholarships annually, and so her legacy does continue through educational journeys she continues to support. Tonight, it's my pleasure to award a $3,000 Thelma Ross Dalton Memorial Scholarship to Natalie Fote and Paul Hines.
name is AJ Wagner. I am the director of the Indian Nation Station, which is the public access station here at the high school. Tonight I am awarding 2 scholarships. The first scholarship that I'm awarding to is the only person since I've been here that has taken media for 4 straight years. She took on an entire show herself and produced it and edited it and got a hold of people and did scheduling. A lot of stuff that I didn't really want to do, so I let her do it. But she did it very well, and she ended up growing our show tremendously over the past 3 or 4 years. And the first recipient is Maddie Bowman. And our second recipient is somebody that I can't stand up here and talk enough about. He has literally made my life easier every single day just by showing up to school. He's done a lot of things. He is the only person that I know that will stand outside during the football game when it's pouring down rain, shooting videos, shooting photos, and he still has a smile on his face. And our second recipient tonight is Mr. Paul Hines.
I'd now like to introduce JoJo Mars, presenting the Rick Schwartz Scholarship, Carrie Beth Bell, presenting the Coach Jim Hardman Scholarship, Tom Wiseman, presenting the Wiseman Family Indian Nation Soccer Scholarship, Chip Hare, presenting the Athletic Boosters Red and Blue Scholarship, the OHSAA Scholar Athlete Award, the OHSAA Archie Griffin Sportsmanship Award, the OHSAA Award of Excellence, and the OHSAA Radio Student Award, as well as Outstanding Senior Athletes, Polysource WPTW Athletes of the Year, GP Works Award, and the Pickle Football Mom Scholarship, and Staff Sergeant Lynn presenting the Marie Awards.
Again tonight, it's my privilege to award the Rick Schwartz Scholarship. But before I do that, I think to win a scholarship, you have little know about the person who the scholarship honors. I'd like time to tell you a little bit about Rick. I'm not sure if you all know, but my sister Sandy Cox and me have the huge privilege of being his sisters. He was 9 years younger than my sister and 6 years younger than me and the baby of the family, and was the only boy. You put those factors together and he was a spoiled brat. He was an apple of our eye. When he was born, we almost lost him because he had immature lungs. But from the moment we heard he was going to make it, he knew he was God's special gift to our family. He was a typical mischievous boy and always had a smile on his face. He had good manners when it was appropriate and sometimes without being told to. He was more mature in his age in different areas of his life. He was a great athlete, good looking, liked by many, even the girls, and if you talk to him, he would tell you a much different version about himself. He was the quarterback for the Piqua football team and was catcher for the baseball team. Those 2 sports, along with meeting his friends at school, were the only reasons he went to school. Learning was just a byproduct because you did need a good education to proceed further in your life. After graduating in 1976, he decided to attend Ohio Wesleyan College, where my father graduated from. He continued to play football and baseball his freshman year. It was the start of his sophomore year when he realized the importance of kind of getting good grades, and that he decided just to play baseball at all. But the real reason is he joined a fraternity, and he also wanted more time for fun. It was in March of 1978. He had just returned home from the baseball spring training camp in Florida and just finished a baseball practice that he collapsed on the field and died. I don't need to tell you how that was a hard time for our family, and we still struggle to this day. The sales representatives of Air Van Fan, where my father worked, decided to honor our family by making donations to start the scholarship in his memory. So thus, the first scholarship was presented to a graduating senior boy of the class of 1978 and has still gone on to this day. This award goes to a boy who, during his years at Piqua High School, has demonstrated a respect for his fellow students, adults, and property of others, and has demonstrated a zest for life and has a positive mental attitude and high moral character, has exhibited good extracurricular activities and maintained a relatively high academic achievement, and who plans to further his further education. It is my pleasure to present this award to two young men tonight. We had so many good candidates this year that it was really hard to award it to just one person. So we decided that we had to pick two. So we decided to honor them both. After reading their applications, both winners are more than ready to take this big step to their next chapter of their life. One plans on pursuing a career in civil engineering, the other plans to study business. They both made great role models for the Piqua High School student. I believe that one winner's mother graduated with one of my sister's daughters and my older son, and so we've gotten the opportunity to kind of watch him mature in his years. The other, I personally known since he was a young boy, learning to swim at the YMCA and learning to dive off the board. It's been a pleasure to see him grow up and to become the fine young man that he has. I'm proud to announce the winners of the 2022 Rick Schwartz Scholarship are Jesse Fuhrman, and I understand he's running track and can't be here tonight, so we wish him good luck, and Landon Hare.
Good evening. My name is Carrie Beth Noah. I am very pleased to be here tonight to honor one outstanding senior member of the Piqua High School baseball team, and Jim Hartman, a former longtime varsity baseball coach at Piqua High School. First, let me briefly talk about Coach Hartman's 31-year record of coaching high school baseball in Ohio, 26 of them in Piqua. 522 wins, 252 losses, 27 players signed professional baseball contracts, and 44 players were awarded college baseball scholarships. Coach Hartman was inducted into the Ohio High School Baseball Coaches Hall of Fame in 1985. Despite these tremendous accomplishments on the field, Coach Hartman was an even better person and was an effective role model for hundreds of players and students. In 1999, my mom and dad, Marcia and John Hinch, decided to honor Coach Hartman by awarding a one-time $1,000 scholarship to be presented to a high school senior from the Piqua High School baseball team who has demonstrated two important qualities. First, a dedication to the Piqua High School baseball program throughout their entire career. And secondly, outstanding citizenship in both the Piqua community and at school. Batting average, grade point average, and financial need are not part of the selection process. A committee of school administrators determines the winner each year, and all seniors are automatically eligible. I am pleased to announce the winner of the 2022 Jim Hartman Scholarship Award is Braden Offenbach.
My name is Tom Wiseman. I have the distinct pleasure of awarding the first 2022 Wiseman Family Indian Nation Soccer Scholarships. This came to be this year because soccer has been a humongous part of our family's life. I've had a couple of kids play, one still plays at the school, unfortunately. I've coached now for 10 years in different areas. The girls coach, Kelsey Smith, who couldn't be here tonight, but she's still on on maternity leave with her second baby. Have always been impressed with how accepting the Piqua High School community has been to both of us coaches, and that makes our jobs much easier. And so this is a way for us to give back and to try to exemplify what I always consider the 3 T's of public service, which would be time, treasure, or talent. We have a unique situation at Piqua where we have one of the only soccer-specific stadiums in the area. So we figured it was time to have a soccer-specific scholarship. The 2 scholarships, you qualify with a 3.0 GPA cumulative, 4 years of soccer at Piqua, and writing 2 essays. The girls' scholarship this year, I've never coached this person, of course. However, Kelsey has, and reminded me that this young lady is a leader, hard worker, team player, and just an overall nice young woman. And so the first recipient for the Girls Award is Elise Cox. Now for the boys' side, all I can say about this young man is a lot of the same that Kelsey said about Elise. Leader, hard worker, team player, overall nice young man. I had the privilege of coaching this young man the last 2 years. Hopefully he will reflect that he had the pleasure of me coaching him, I'm not sure. However, this year's winner is Nicholas Heath.
It's time to ramp this thing up a little bit. I was just told someone says, hey, we're on a record for finishing this presentation on a record. Chip, don't screw it up. We need to slow down. No, we want to keep it going, I know. However, I do think it's very important that we take a moment to recognize the people that really have made this year special. I would be remiss if I did not say it, that most of these young ladies and young men I've known for a long time because of just being around them, because of the children and so on and so forth. I want to give you just a quick message, because this class is very special. They're special in just how we see and the successes that we've seen in marching band, show choir, football, baseball, and the list goes on and on and on. I sat today with an owner, a business owner here, and he as well mentioned about how special this class is. And they're special because not only are they smart, but they're leaders. A little ornery, but they're leaders. And great things are going to happen for you guys. Whatever your destination takes you, if it's outside of Piccolo, if it's inside of Piccolo, or you're going to come back at some point, whatever that is, don't forget where you came from. Because remember what we say every Friday morning, those 3 important words. We are Piccolo. Let's say it together again. Come on, listen, you guys got to do it with me. You're almost ready. You have just a couple more days. What are those 3 important words? We are Piccolo. All right. Just for that, we'll go a little faster. Good job. So, these next awards do not have any monetary value to them, but they are given by the Ohio High School Athletic Association, and they would like us to give them tonight. So, in honor of their request, this is the sportsmanship, ethics, and integrity award. It says what it is what it is, and this guy follows it to a T. If you don't see him sing on stage, you'll see him shooting in the gym. Mr. Josh Cruiser. The Archie Griffin Award is regarding sportsmanship as well. These two individuals exemplify that to a T. Our first award winner is Sydney Hott. Mr. Paul Hines. The OHSAA Scholar Athlete Award, Reagan Toops. Now this next one, I probably should explain what this one is. This is the Courageous Student Award. This award was put together by the OHSAA to exemplify a student that had some challenges and found a way to fight back. Well, this particular person did not fight back once, but multiple times because of illnesses and injuries. Some of you might remember we did a purple out for this young lady. She was in the hospital her freshman year for her challenges there, and it's continuing to be where she's had to go back and back. She keeps coming back to participate and coming back to participate, just when you think nothing else can happen to her. Her senior year basketball, we're at Fairborn, right after Christmas, by the way. She breaks her leg, femur, and they end up having to take her to the hospital. She comes back and runs track on a bad wheel and did a great job. So this year's Courageous Student Award, Senior Elise Cox. All right. Now, it's been brought to my attention, and as soon as I say this, I apologize, Mr. Cox, I'm going to probably not get this correct, but PolySource has been kind enough the last few years to give a scholarship and recognize each month a Senior Student Athlete of the Month. Each of those Student Athletes of the Month receive a nice certificate, but what the kids really enjoy is they get a dinner of 4 to 3 Joes. By the way, in all the time that I've been here at Piqua, not one person has ever invited me. I don't know what that tells you, but that's okay. I don't get offended. But it's a nice deal that they do. And then at the end of the year, PolySource, in which, by the way, Epsil, I know, probably did not get that correct, but they are changing their name to that's going to be the name of the company. And next year we're going to make that, and I'm going to have to learn to say it correctly, so we can present correctly next year. But PolySource has been a kind sponsor to give a $750 scholarship that was voted by our varsity coaches to one female, and another $750 scholarship to one male. And this year's recipients for the female is Miss Reagan Toops. And Mr. Nolan Campbell. Piqua Indian Athletic Boosters, they give out a scholarship for one female and one male that is centered around 3 things: athleticism, athletic success, 2 academics, and 3 citizenship. These are voted by the executive board and of the Piqua Indian Athletic Boosters, and we are fortunate enough that we can give out one $1,000 scholarship to one female and $1,000 scholarship to a male. This year's female recipient is Miss Reagan Tukes. This year's male recipient is Mr. Aiden Meyer. The next scholarship, or excuse me, this is a non-scholarship award. This is just recognizing pure athleticism of successes that these 2 individuals had. Our first individual that is getting this award is a 3-sport athlete, and this person also has records in 2 of those sports and was all conference in all 3 sports, including first team all conference in 2 of those sports, and also getting all recognition through all district as well. Ladies and gentlemen, the athlete of the year for female for Piqua High School in the class of 2022, Miss Reagan Tukes. Our next recipient probably reflects, he cannot be here because he is competing. He was all-state. He was all in two sports, and he is moving on to play football at Youngstown State University. Our male 22 recipient, Josiah Meadow. Piqua was very fortunate to have scholarships that fund, and you heard different in baseball and soccer. We also have the George Schwartz Scholarship. In case you don't know who George Schwartz is, George Schwartz is the second, like Coach Steve was in here to make sure I got that correct, he is the second all-time winningest football coach behind Coach Steve. The stadium downtown is named after him. Some of our students, we have to educate them on who that is. It's not a soccer coach, it's actually a football coach. But Wertz Stadium is affectionately known. It's named after this is the 39th year of the scholarship. And it is also, we are very fortunate to have that, and we're also very fortunate to have the Football Moms Club scholarship that the Football Moms have raised money to help put towards an individual of whom the coaching staff felt deserved this in towards of what they say attitude, effort, skill set, and also moving forward and doing the things in football that they had coached them. And this year's recipient is Mr. Landon Hare. He's all right. So now I'm really going to go off script. All right. Oh yeah. Well, this is fun. Mr. Hines, would you go and Mrs. Pearson, would you come on out here, please? Mrs. Pearson. Yoo-hoo. Yeah, Mrs. Pearson. Come on out here. Let's give Mrs. Pearson a round of applause. going to be retiring. And I've got a couple statistics. In sports, you're supposed to have statistics. So I'm going to give you some very impressive statistics. 41 years this high school has been in existence. We've had 4 high school principals. That's pretty astonishing. If you think about it, that's 4 every 10 years. That's a lot. Not a lot to have in 4 years. There's some schools that they go through 4 in 6 years. So Piqua to have 4 in 10 years is pretty good. Same thing at athletic director. I'm very fortunate. I'm only one of 4 that have been in this building. High school secretaries. She is only one of 2 that have ever been in this building. She was actually Mr. Thompson's secretary at Favorite Hill in the late 90s, correct? And then she came here in 2002, and she is leaving at 20 years here at the high school. She is a gem. She is a legend. She will forever be remembered for what you do. Thank you for what you do, not just for athletics, but for these kids and for everybody at Piqua. Ladies and gentlemen, and Mrs. Pearson's getting a state award from the Ohio High School Athletic Association. She doesn't have hands, but Mr. Messick is going to take the forward one more time. Mrs. Carolyn Pearson. And as I leave this stage, and it'll be the last time you hear me say it, goes, oh yeah. Let's say it together one more time. We are Piqua.
Good evening. My name is Staff Sergeant Caleb Wynn, and I'm the local Marine Corps recruiter and representative to Piqua High School here in Piqua, Ohio. Class of 2022, congratulations. You are now a few days away from graduation, which has been years of hard work and study to get you to this point. It has been my privilege and my honor to attend and support several of your athletic events via either football games, track events, basketball games. Also to speak with you in various classrooms, challenge you at pull-up competitions here in the lunchroom around the school, and provide you with the opportunities and the information available to you through the United States Marine Corps. And tonight I would like to recognize those individuals who have decided not only to serve their country, but also to be a representation of Piccolo, Ohio to the rest of the United States, and a representation of the United States to the rest of the world. So I would like to ask Devin Tao, please join me up on stage. Those who will also be joining him but unable to be here tonight are Tylen Kopic and Logan Hydley. United States Marine Corps, this is to certify that Devin G. Tao has successfully passed the required mental, moral, and physical examinations and has been accepted for enlistment in the Delayed Entry Program of the United States Marine Corps. The defense of our country and our freedoms is the duty and privilege of every citizen. The Marine Corps has a proud tradition of outstanding service to our country in peace and war. Voluntary membership in this elite military organization is a clear demonstration of the American qualities of patriotism and loyalty. Presented this 25th day of May 2022.
I'd now like to welcome Rob Messick and Beth Rosencrantz to present our Presidential Awards for Educational Excellence.
right, guys, we'll call you up. Let's hold the applause until the end. Do me a favor. I will just go through your names here, and then we're going to have a couple of lists of you guys kind of read honor cords and also presidential awards for us. Rosecrans, we got to roll? Let's do it. All right. This is presidential awards for excellence. Noah Baker. Nolan Campbell. Josh Cruz. There we go. Lauren Hicks. Ashley Murphy. Xander Persinger. Grace Pleasant. Hannah Pleasant. Caroline Polkowski. Bella Reyes. Jason Schaefer. Nicholas Shepard. Reagan Sloan. Reagan Toops. Jacob Ward. Andrew Wiles. Quentin Yakub. All right, silver honor cord winners. Tate, make sure you duck down. Mrs. Rosecrans tends to strangle people a little bit tall and she tries to put these on, okay? All right, here we go. Silver honor cords. Tate Adams. Mia Albert. Maya. Sorry, Maya. Andrew Anderson. David Anderson. Kenzie Anderson. Caitlin Bachman. Noah Baker. Cale Barr. Xander Basil. Madison Boland. Connor Brush. Nolan Campbell. Elise Cox. Brianna Coy. Josh Cruzy. Camden Davidson. Jackson Elliott. Natalie Pope. Clayton Graves. Blake Harvey. Sydney Hall. Evan Heinreich. Lauren Hicks. Paul Hines. Brooklyn Jolly. Xander Jones. J.C. Kessler. Gabrielle Kinney. Lillian Kirk. Aiden Meyer. Ashley Murphy. Camilla Nicholas. Xander Persinger. Grace Pleasant. Hannah Pleasant. Isabella Reyes. Zach Sale. Brett Schauer. Jason Schaefer. Kelsey Shepard. Nicholas Shepard. Reagan Sloan. Ethan Snyder. Reagan Toops. Devin Tao. Jacob Ward. Andrew Wiles. Kelly Wines. And Quentin Yaku.
Please welcome Stephanie Gunter, presenting the G. William Hartzell Scholarship, Beth Rosencrantz, presenting the Mccall Insurance Scholarship, Detroit Foundation Scholarship, Shane Nursing Scholarship, William H. and Mary K. Dickinson Scholarship, the Walter and Lucille Daniels Scholarship, and the Dayton Workforce Partnership Scholarship.
Good evening. My name is Stephanie Gunter, and I have the pleasure of presenting the 2022 winners of the G. William Hartzell Charitable Scholarship as part of the Piqua Community Foundation. This fund was established by George William Bill Hartzell, who was instrumental in leading the Hartzell family businesses in Piqua for many years and has been a major supporter of the Piqua community. The $2,500 scholarships are given to students based on academic achievement, character, financial need, and leadership achievement. This year, I'm proud to announce that we have two winners of this award from Piqua High School. Congratulations to the recipients of the G. William Hartzell Scholarship. First one is Maya Out. And my second winner is Nolan Campbell. Congratulations, graduates.
This year's Mccall Baker Insurance Agency Scholarship, administered by the Community Foundation of Shelby County, is awarded to Nolan Campbell. The Troy Foundation offers 5 scholarships to Piqua High School students. The first scholarship is the Fred and Clymana Shane Nursing Scholarship. Congratulations to Maya Albert. The second Fred and Clymana Shane Nursing Scholarship is awarded to Caitlin Noland. The William H. and Mary K. Dickinson Scholarship is awarded to Zach Sale. The Walter and Lucille Daniels Scholarship is awarded to Carolina Polakowski. And the final scholarship given by the Troy Foundation is the William H. and Mary K. Dickinson Scholarship, and that is awarded to Reagan Toops. The final scholarship I will be awarding tonight is through the Dayton Workforce Partnership, who works together with local philanthropists, with universities, and with employers in the area to keep talent local and to invest in those students that will be going to school around the Dayton area. Congratulations to Lillian Kirk.
Please welcome the Piqua High School Awards presented by Sean Agnew, the Gilbert Shaw Science Award from Sean Agnew, the Class of 1960 Math Award by Sean Agnew, the Stanley Boylan Social Studies Award by Troy Wool, the NHS Scholarships by Deb Allen, and the Leadership Award by Deb Allen.
This is about the 7th year, I think, I've had the honor of giving both the Class of 1960 Math Award and the Gilbert Shaw Science Award. On the Math Award, there's multiple ways that that the kids are looked at, and they like to divide them up into, the different categories. And after you add up all the factors, notice the math jokes I'm throwing out. The math department comes up with who they feel is the best student. But all seriousness here, I also had the pleasure of having this student in class in physics and aviation, and one thing that Mr. Lytle and myself both agree on, he's a very mature student, very steady, very thoughtful student, always gets his work done, does his homework, does anything you ask, and he's a very, this award is very fitting for him. The class of 1960 math award goes to Andrew Wiles. Next student I've had the pleasure of knowing for 3 years, and it got brought to my attention this year when seniors write letters back to the teacher, that on the first couple weeks of class in physics, that I intimidated this student. Didn't think I was intimidated. Mr. Rule, you have something to work on, I guess. But anyways, I've gotten to know this student over 3 years, and one thing that really comes to my mind that isn't a quality you see a lot is he has a goal in life. He wanted to be a pilot. And just like with physics, where he told me in the second day of class that math's not my thing, he is driven to reach that goal. He had a certain career pathway that he wanted to take. And because of some various factors, he wasn't able to go that way. And when I was that age, I too wanted to be a pilot. Growing up in the age of Top Gun and stuff, I saw myself as Maverick in part because of the good hair. But anyways, he wanted to be a pilot, and he was, he worked hard through physics and stuff, and I thought through this, and that characteristic of working hard and not saying no and coming to, so he can reach his goal really meant a lot, and it's a characteristic that I think, a lot of people, if you don't have, hopefully, develop over time. So the winner of the Gilbert Shaw Science Award is Mr. Nick Heath.
I'm not sure where the intimidation factor came in there from Mr. Wagner, but congratulations, class of 2022. I have the honor of passing out the Stanley Bowl and Social Studies Award. And I'm going to be quick. I know it's at the end of a very long night. A lot of candidates. What I do is I look at the students that have taken what I consider to be the toughest classes in the Social Studies department. This particular student took college credit in American history, took AP government and toughness, and took AP World and also economics. And the winner of the Stanley Bowl and Social Studies Award is Grace Pleasant.
Good evening. My name is Deborah Allen, and I have been a teacher here at Piqua High School for 18 years. And although I am the speech teacher, I'm going to make this extremely short. I have the honor of giving out the National Honor Society scholarships. Each one of these scholarships is a $300 scholarship. The first one goes to Nolan Campbell. The second scholarship goes to Miss Natalie Folt. And the third scholarship goes to Miss Reagan Sloan.
The other award that I'm going to be giving this evening is something that I don't give every single year, but it is a Student Leadership Award. Up here on the stage, you have your officers, and all 4 of these young people have helped me a lot this year with Student Council. However, one of them has been an officer all 4 years at the high school, and that is Hannah Pleasant, and I'm proud to give you the Leadership Award.
I'd now like to introduce Rob Messick to introduce the valedictorian and salutatorian for the class of 2022.
All right, last one, guys. There we go. Our valedictorian for the class of 2022, Mr. Jason Schaefer. And our salutatorian for the class of 2022, Miss Hannah Pleasant. All right, guys, about ready to dismiss you. I have said this over and over and over again this year. You're the finest class I've ever worked with. Senior class is amazing people. So, once again, thank you for everything. Power of positive thinking. Right now, 8 o'clock Friday, Piccolo, Ohio, according to weather bug, and a 0% chance of rain. Keep it in your brain, guys. Parents, thank you so much for letting us have the opportunity to be with these wonderful people. Thank you.